Reynolds. I'm going to start the show off tonight. This is so fun. I've never been here before, and I love it. It's an awesome spot, so thank you so much for having us. But I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to play y'all a few songs from my album that I released, my first album last fall. And this is the first song off the album. It's one of my favorites, and it's called Another Man Will. So I hope y'all like it. You won't offer me a glass of wine when you pour your bourbon. Don't ask me how I'm doing when you know I'm hurting. So yeah, I've been looking, get all dolled up and you don't even notice. Ain't asking for much, just some Walmart roses. So yeah, I've been thinking about leaving. I know that I could find another blue-eyed baby that drives me the good kind of crazy. Another man could, another man might treat me like a lady, love me all my life. Been getting some looks, been getting some likes. Maybe it's time to take my mama's advice. Another man could, another man might. Hell, another man will. Another man's Wranglers, yeah, they got more rhythm. That cowboy's asking me what I've been sipping on, and he said he's paying. Yes, he is. And that man's Chevy's probably got more horses. Could take me out to Eddie V's, 'cause he could afford it. I'm just saying. Another man could, another man might treat me like a lady, love me all my life. Been getting some looks, been getting some likes. Maybe it's time to take my mama's advice. Another man could, another man might. Hell, another man will. All right, imagine a really cool fiddle solo happening right here. Another man, another man, another man should. Another man, another man, another man could. I'll be better off lonely, yeah, only until another man, another man, another man will. Another man could, another man might treat me like a lady, love me all my life. Been getting some looks, been getting some likes. Maybe it's time to take my mama's advice. Another man could, another man might. Another man could, another man might. Hell, another man will. Another man will. Thank you guys so much. That one is called Another Man Will. All right, I know we just met, but I am going to play you a murder country song up next. No, I did not murder anyone. This is not written from experience. This is just a crazy, stupid song that we ended up naming the album, actually, called Off the Record. And y'all have heard Goodbye Earl before, I assume. Y'all heard that song? Okay, yeah. So a few years ago in Nashville, a lot of murder country songs started being written. I don't know why. I don't know what was inspiring all of that all of a sudden. But I didn't want to be left out. I was like, I want one. Why not? Let's write a murder country song and see what we get. And it was actually really fun to write just because as songwriters, we usually write from something that we have a little bit of experience with and, just can relate to the song in some kind of way. But with this one, we were kind of more like authors writing a story rather than a song. And we were like, how can we make this woman as crazy as possible in the song? And there's actually a music video that goes with this, and I get to play the crazy, murderous woman. And it was the most fun music video I've ever shot. And it's one of my favorites. And I got to eat some chocolate cake for breakfast in that video, which was amazing. For me, once you get to know me, you know I love dessert. I love chocolate cake, so that's a big deal for me. But anyway, this song is called Off the Record. It's also on the album, so here's how it goes. They brought me in, said they need to ask a couple questions. Something about my husband, they're saying he's gone missing. Where were you last weekend? When'd you last see him? And would you have a reason? But little old me, please. A girl like me would never. He was my forever. But off the record between you and me, I've been lying straight through my teeth. He's sleeping in a bed he made. Now that bed's 6 feet deep. You'd understand if you only knew all the hell that he put me through. My guilt is light as a feather. I've never felt better, but that's off the record. They let me go with a sympathetic sorry. Then I came home and all the neighbors are waiting on me with a casserole dish saying he'll be missed. What kind of a person could ever do this? But off the record between you and me, I've been lying straight through my teeth. He's sleeping in a bed he made. Now that bed's 6 feet deep. You'd understand if you only knew all the hell that he put me through. My guilt is light as a feather. I've never felt better, but that's off the record. Off the record. Now I'll play the part, keep them in the dark, and I'll still wear this ring. But if the town gets to talking, I trust you won't say a thing. Y'all aren't gonna say anything, right? You can't now because you're in on it, so you're a part of it. Off the record between you and me, I've been lying straight through my teeth. He's sleeping in a bed he made. Now that bed's 6 feet deep. You'd understand if you only knew all the hell that he put me through. My guilt is light as a feather. I've never felt better, but that's off the record. Off the record. That one's called Off the Record. All right, this next song is one that I hope y'all will know. I recorded my own version of this song to be in a show on Fox called The Resident, and it was in the season 5 finale episode. They named the whole title Neon Moon, which is the song that I did for them. So if y'all know this song, please sing along with me. And don't be shy. I know it's quiet in here, but don't be shy. Y'all can sing along, okay? Here we go. When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world, that's what I'm talking about right there, turns blue. And there's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone, and I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart he'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of the neon moon. The jukebox plays on, and drink by drink, the words to every sad song seem to say what I think, and this hurt inside of me, it ain't ever gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of the neon moon. To watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Thank you for singing along. All right. Mine too. It's a great song. All right. Well, our favorite thing about this tour, because obviously it's an acoustic tour, and thank you so much for being here for it. It's called the Behind the Guitar Tour. So we kind of get to tell you how we wrote the song, what inspired it, just a little bit of more background knowledge that y'all might not know at usual shows. So the next song I'm going to play for y'all is called Shade of Blue, and this song was inspired by my roommate, Kendall. And poor Kendall just picks the worst men. I don't really know any other way to say it. She picks the worst guys, and you can't tell her any different, you know, when she's with him. It's just how it is. And so she was dating this guy, and they dated before years ago. And so they were dating, and it'd been like 8 months, and she was finally going to break up with him. And me and my friend Maddie, we're all like best friends. We're like, thank God, the day has finally come. And although we knew it was going to be a really hard breakup for her, and it was going to be really hard for her to do that. And so that weekend we were like, all right, Maddie's going to come over because Kendall's my roommate. She's going to come over. We're going to have a whole girls' weekend and do whatever Kendall wants to do because it's going to be hard for her this week. And so Maddie came over. Kendall was sad for one night. And then she was like ready to go. She was like, I want to go dancing. I want to do something. I don't want to sit at home. I'm not sad anymore. I just want to have fun. And she kind of found like this freedom in the breakup rather than sadness, because he really just didn't let her do anything. He was just the worst. I hate him, if you can't tell. But hey, their breakup inspired this song, so, you know, it's good for something, I guess. But this is Kendall's favorite song of mine. And it's really just about the different shades of blue that you go through in a breakup. She was sad, and then she was like, never mind, I'm not being sad anymore. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I want. I'm going out. And so that's what inspired this song. This one's called Shade of Blue. Same sweatpants 4 days straight. I ain't brushed my hair in days. I'd go out if I could, and I should, but I can't, but I want to. I got a text said G&O. Well, hell, now I know I have to go. I took a shot at 10 o'clock and give it all that I got, 'cause I have to. Now I'm here and I'm laughing, wrote my number on a napkin. What's the worst that could happen? Found me a different shade of blue. Who knew I'd be buzzing on a Tuesday night like that high life sign in a little black dress? I'd miss falling for a pair of Levi's, two-stepping all night between this denim on denim in the slow light dive bar hue. I think I like this shade of blue. I've heard there's a brighter side at a honky-tonk 2-for-1 price. I just kissed someone new without thinking of you, and the jukebox knows what to do. Found me a different shade of blue. Who knew I'd be buzzing on a Tuesday night like that high life sign in a little black dress? I'd miss falling for a pair of Levi's, two-stepping all night between this denim on denim in the slow light dive bar hue. I think I like the shade of blue. New shade of blue. Don't care about that two-tone Chevy or Kentucky ball cap. No, I don't want him back. If she ever took that guy back, that'd be a whole nother song, I guess. Found me a different shade of blue. Who knew I'd be buzzing on a Tuesday night like that high life sign in a little black dress? I'd miss falling for a pair of Levi's, two-stepping all night between this denim on denim in the slow light dive bar hue. I think I like the shade of blue. New shade of blue. Thank you so much. Could I get a little more vocal in my monitor, please? Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to slow it down here for a second, if that's okay. Is that all right with y'all? All right. So I really like writing upbeat, fun, sassy songs. I love performing those on stage with a band, and it's just kind of my favorite to write. And a couple years ago, like 2023, I knew I had to challenge myself as a songwriter a little bit and write about feelings. I hate feelings. I don't like being vulnerable. It's just not me. And a lot of the times when we write songs, we meet the people we're writing with that day, like right when we walk in. So it's kind of like, hey, so nice to meet you. Here's my trauma. Let's write about it. You know, it's really weird. And but I just kind of told myself, get over it. You want to be a better writer, then get over it and write. Had to learn how to write from the heart and write stuff that is not so easy to write about or to even talk about, and which means also sharing my life on stage with you guys, and that's also scary sometimes. But this is the first song that I wrote with a friend, Nicole, about just stuff in my life, and this is one of the first songs that we wrote when I was being vulnerable and letting myself feel feelings while writing. And, you know, I always heard this, but vulnerability is really strength. It really is. It's so strong. I always viewed crying as weak to me, not when other people would cry. Always welcome to comfort anyone, but not myself. And so in writing these songs, I've learned a lot about being vulnerable and just how amazing it can be for you. So anyway, this one's called Love You Long. The way my eyes light up when you walk in the room. You say that I'm the one and I want it to be true. But when I'm in your arms so close to your heart, I believe it could be you. But I'm scared that I'm falling, and if I'm honest, This is the part when I'll be gone with the wind before you know it. 'Cause just when it's getting good, that's when I get to go. And it's just the way I am, and I know it might be wrong. Yeah, I might love you now, but knowing me, I won't love you long. Now you could say those words, but I'm telling you right now, you ain't ever gonna hear them come out of my mouth. 'Cause eventually you're gonna leave and it's gonna hurt. So before this thing starts and you break my heart, I'ma break it first. I'll be gone with the wind before you know it. 'Cause just when it's getting good, that's when I get to go. And it's just the way I am, and I know it might be wrong. Yeah, I might love you now, but knowing me, I won't love you long. No, I won't love you long. I won't love you long, as this car's got 4 wheels to get me out of here. 'Cause I'll be gone with the wind before you know it. 'Cause just when it's getting good, that's when I get to go. And it's just how I am, and I know it might be wrong. Yeah, I might love you now, but knowing me, I won't love you long. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to bring you up, and then I'm going to bring you back down again. But first, let's get happy again. This next song I'm going to play for y'all is called Rodeo. I released this song, I believe it might be even almost 3 years ago, which is crazy. But it's one of my favorite songs to play out, and it's one of my best songs that is released as far as streaming numbers, and it's just a fun song. So if I teach y'all a little bit of it, will you sing it with me? Are you sure? I mean, you don't, okay, all right, I'm just checking. All right, so it goes. This ain't my first rodeo. Y'all think you can handle that? That's pretty easy, okay? All right, so if you got that, the next line, if you're feeling a little frisky and you feel like you can, jump a level up, the next one I'm going to say, if I'm going to let you buy my drinks and let you take me home, rodeo. You got it? Hello, you guys, are you there? You got it? Okay, just checking. I got to put my hat down to even be able to see y'all. Hi. Hello. Also, what are y'all's names? I'm Charly. What are your names? You can just shout it out. I mean, this isn't a formal. Super Mario? Luigi? I'm just kidding. Maria, hi. I love it. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I always get to say my name, but I never know y'all's names, so I just ask on stage usually. But if you're a little shy right now, that's okay. We're about to change that with this song. So this is Rodeo. Here we go. Okay, you're looking pretty good in those Wrangler jeans. And I bet you're what, like 6'3". And soon you'll be walking over here, asking to buy me a beer. but I've heard all the lines before. But those lights, your eyes, make me wanna change my mind. Before I do, I think that you should know this ain't my first rodeo. I'ma let you buy my drinks and let you take me home. Better show me that you're more than just a one-night cowboy Casanova, size 10 snakeskin brown Tacovas. If you wanna be my backwoods Romeo, this ain't my first rodeo. Now let me lay down some ground rules. Let's take it slow, let's keep it cool. 'Cause I ain't no buckle bunny, but I'm still down for a little fun. Spin me around, but boy, watch out, 'cause this ain't my first rodeo. If I'ma let you buy my drinks and let you take me home, better show me that you're more than just a one-night cowboy Casanova, size 10 snakeskin brown Tacovas. If you wanna be my backwoods Romeo, this ain't my first rodeo. But the taste of this whiskey has got me feeling tipsy, so let's keep dancing in that midnight glow. All right, you guys have got to hear me do it twice now, so you ready for your turn? All right, here we go. This ain't my first rodeo. If I'ma let you buy my drinks and let you take me home, better show me that you're more than just a one-night cowboy Casanova, size 10 snakeskin brown Tacovas. If you wanna be my backwoods Romeo, this ain't my first rodeo. Nah, this ain't my first rodeo. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much for singing along. Love to hear it. All right. This next song I'm going to do for y'all, this one's called People Think. And so I moved to Nashville. I live in Nashville. A little bit about me. I moved there almost 7 years ago, which is crazy. When I was 18, right out of high school, didn't go to college, just did music. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And I had to learn real quick to not care about what people thought about me because if you care a lot, and really in life, it just makes things harder, but especially on social media and being on stage, if you're going to let somebody say, you know, somebody's mean comment bring you down, then it's just, you got to be strong, you know? And so I kind of had to learn that early on moving to Nashville. I needed to not care, do what I want, wear what I want, say what I want, and no one's going to tell me opposite, besides constructive criticism, I have to say. But the trolls on the internet, you know, Dan living in his basement is not going to change my day, you know. And so, thank you, right? And if you see on my posts, I will come back at them every now and again. If they catch me in the wrong mood, they better watch out. But we wrote a song called People Think, and it's basically just about, I don't care what people think, and I do, you know, for the most part, but I try to be a little bit more like this song. You know, people like to make assumptions, they like to say what they want to say, and I just try not to care anymore. So that's where this song came from. Thank you. And, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about this song, but I hope y'all like it. This one's called People Think. People think that I'm rich, but this Louis is as fake as it gets. They say to slim down, girl, you could stand to lose a few pounds. But no matter what they're gonna talk, I guess you just can't please them all. So let them think I'm crazy, raising hell on Saturday. I can be a lady, sipping on some champagne all night. I'll make those heads turn, eyes roll, dressed to the nines. I people. I don't care what people think. They think I talk dumb just 'cause I'm too blonde, and it's fake. They're just waiting on something to go wrong. Say I got it easy, but I've been knee deep. They would know if they tried to get to know me, so let them think I'm crazy. Raising hell on Saturday, I can be a lady. Sipping on some champagne all night, I'll make those heads turn, eyes roll, dressed to the nines. I guess that it's a real good thing that I don't care what people, I don't care what people think. No. Now I ain't stressing that I'm on their mind, 'cause they damn sure ain't on mine. No. So let them think I'm crazy, raising hell on Saturday. I can be a lady, sipping on some champagne all night. I'll make those heads turn, eyes roll, dressed to the nines. I guess that it's a real good thing that I'm a little crazy, straight out of a country song. Living lately, baby, like tomorrow's gone. I'll make those heads turn, eyes roll when I walk. I guess that it's a real good thing that I don't care what people, I don't care what people think. What people think. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to try out a new song with y'all. I wasn't going to do it, but I feel like I want to, and I'm going to have to cheat because I've only played it so many times. Or really not on stage, but since we wrote it. This song is called Going Somewhere, and stupid story behind it. But me and my roommate, Kendall, the one with the breakup, that was last year. This year, we were like, all right, we're finding our husbands this year. We're doing it. We're going on dates. I hate first dates. But I'm like, I'll do it. We'll go on dates. We went on a lot of first dates in January, both of us. And so we wrote a love song. Or not me and Kendall, but I wrote a love song in a write. And then, I don't know if the love song cursed it or something, but none of the dates were working out. And I'm like, screw this. I'll let the Lord bring it to me. I'm not going on these dates anymore for a while. But I got a good song out of that, like 3 weeks of first dates. And I don't really write a lot of love songs. Actually, I think this goes here for this one. And but I love this song, and we put some pedal steel on it and really just made it sound so good. And so it will definitely be coming out. So this is an unreleased one, but it's called Going Somewhere, so I hope y'all like it. Years are flying by and I'm looking for the real thing. We've been having fun and it's been feeling easy. Do you feel the same, or am I sounding crazy now? I'm not one to dive in, but something's feeling different. My heart is like a wild horse, wants to chase the sunset. Reins are in your hands, so better get to riding now. Are we going somewhere? Feel that cool mountain air. Pull off and park and pour a glass of wine. We could head to the coast, I don't care where we go. Turn on the radio and follow the signs. Let's take some time, I bet we'll find if we're going somewhere that we can let loose. Break all of our walls down around to 20 questions. Ain't nothing to hide now, learn all we can learn. Even if I end up hurt, we going somewhere? Feel that cool mountain air. Pull off and park and pour a glass of wine. We could head to the coast. I don't care where we go. Turn on the radio and follow the signs. Let's take some time. I bet we'll find if we're going somewhere. The way you've been holding me, and the way you've been showing me, it feels like we're dreaming. Are we going somewhere? Feel that cool mountain air. Pull off and park and pour a glass of wine. We could head to the coast. I don't care where we go. Turn on the radio and follow the signs. Let's take some time. I bet we'll find if we're going somewhere. That'd be real nice if we're going somewhere. Thank y'all so much for letting me try a new one with you. All right, this next song, I told you I'm going to bring you down again. And this is the one, but it's worth it, I promise. This song is called Visiting Hours, and it is definitely the most raw, vulnerable song I've ever written, and it's about my brother Jake, who passed away when I was 5. And death is really weird and hard to write about. It's something that I just couldn't get an idea for years that wasn't just so depressing and so sad. Like, I didn't want to rip your heart out or my own heart out while writing it, but I wanted it to be bittersweet and kind of bring a little bit of joy and, you know, remembering that whoever you're thinking about while I'm playing this song. It's not to make you sad, but it's to bring, you know, some memories alive through the song. And it's really just talking to Jake and telling him what's going on down here and how I wish I could visit him up in heaven. So this one's called Visiting Hours. I hope y'all like it. Here's how it goes. Hey, I know it's been a while, and I've got so much to fill you in on. Mom teaches at the same school, and I finally made the big move, trying to make all my dreams come true. If you make friends with an angel, maybe they could let me in. Yeah, do me a favor, 'cause I wouldn't miss it. Been sitting here wishing they'd open those gates, even just for a minute. I'd be right on time, be the first one in line, and I'd show up with flowers if heaven had visiting hours. Change, there's been a lot of it. We've got another brother now, and he's 11. Granddaddy's hanging in there. Dad's got some gray hairs. If you can meet up, just tell me where, 'cause I wouldn't miss it. Been sitting here wishing they'd open those gates, even just for a minute. I'd be right on time, be the first one in line, and I'd show up with flowers if heaven had visiting hours. Visiting hours. I'd give anything to see that smile and hug you one more time. Maybe you could ask God to leave on that porch light, 'cause I wouldn't miss it. Been sitting here wishing they'd open those gates, even just for a minute. I'd be right on time, be the first one in line. I'd show up with flowers if heaven had visiting hours. Yeah, I know it's been a while, and I've got so much to fill you in on. Thank you so much. All right. Some nights I can push through the emotions of that one, and some nights it's a little harder. But I hope y'all like that song. Are y'all having a good time so far? All right. Well, I've got one more song left with y'all, and then Miss Bells is going to come up. We have so much fun on tour together. She's one of my best friends, so this has just been the best time. And we hope to come back and do this again soon. So it's just been a really good time. This last song I'm going to play for y'all is called She Ain't Me. And this song is basically it's about a guy that cheated on me with a girl that looked just like me. Moral of the story is she ain't me. And this song really just stemmed from the sass of that. But this song has like over 2.4 million views on YouTube, which is crazy. The music video blew up, and I swear I did not know this, and this is just terrible. But they got married, and this song came out the weekend they got married. And I had no idea, because I had him blocked on literally everything, and my friends told me that they got married, so congratulations, I guess. Here is your wedding song. But anyways, this song is just fun to play out, and it's funny. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Again, my name is Charly Reynolds, and this is She Ain't Me. Let me not do this one too high. That will not be very good. All right, here we go. She wears the right shade of red on her lips. She's got the long blonde hair to her hips. She'd do anything for you. Yeah, she loves you, she adores you. She's the sweetest little southern miss. Now you can try, boy, but don't pretend she's your shiny, perfect 10, 'cause you know she's never gonna be the one that baits a hook and loads a gun, shoots a shot just for fun, rocks a pair of Wrangler jeans. She'll never be the country kind, like you like, rednecking all night, honky-tonkin' dancing queen. She won't give you what you need, 'cause she ain't me, no. We drive the same Jeep, who would have thunk? Mine just got a little junk in the trunk. I'm sure she's got a great heart, but does she even play guitar? Has she ever heard a Haggard song? I'm the one that baits a hook and loads a gun, shoots a shot just for fun, rocks a pair of Wrangler jeans. She'll never be the country kind, like you like, rednecking all night, honky-tonkin' dancing queen. She won't give you what you need, 'cause she ain't me, no. Now you can try, boy, but in the end you'll come crawling back again, 'cause she ain't ever gonna be the one that baits a hook and loads a gun, shoots a shot just for fun, rocks a pair of Wrangler jeans. The country kind, like you like, rednecking all night, a honky-tonkin' dancing queen. She won't give you what you need, 'cause she ain't me, no. She ain't me, no. She ain't me, no. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'd love to meet y'all after the show, after Belle's set over at the merch table. We'll both be over there, so thank you so much.
Hey y'all. How y'all doing so far tonight? Y'all give it up for Charly Reynolds. And welcome to the Behind the Guitar Tour. We are having so much fun out here and so happy to be here in Houston tonight. Now I have a question for y'all. Do any of you guys drive trucks? If you do, I apologize in advance for this song. I hate trucks, I hate the mud that gets stuck up in them tires, and damn, I'm getting tired of climbing up. It really sucks when you're dressed up to the nines, but you can't get inside. They're always stopping for gas, they're always driving too fast. They all got shit in the back, and I hate it. I swear I'd rather be dead than get up in one again. I know it's a lie when I say it, 'cause I hate trucks, but I love the boys when they say get in. I ain't got a choice. His hand on the back of the passenger seat, backing up my drive does something to me. That F-150 Z71 rolls up to get me. I'll be shotgun. There's only one reason to like 'em. Yeah, I hate trucks, but I love the boys that drive 'em. I love the way they say my name with that sweet southern accent. Ooh, it's like a magnet every single time that they open my door. Good Lord, I finally know what seatbelts are for. 'Cause I hate trucks, but I love the boys when they say get in. I ain't got a choice. His hand on the back of the passenger seat, backing up my drive does something to me. That F-150 Z71 rolls up to get me. I'll be shotgun. There's only one reason to like 'em. Yeah, I hate trucks, but I love the boys that drive 'em. I'll probably spend the rest of my life rolling my eyes from the passenger side. 'Cause I hate trucks, but I love the boys when they say get in. I ain't got a choice. His hand on the back of the passenger seat, backing up my drive does something to me. That F-150 Z71 rolls up to get me. I'll be shotgun. There's only one reason to like 'em. Yeah, I hate trucks, but I love the boys that drive 'em. Thank y'all so much. Well, I'm Bells, and welcome to the Behind the Guitar Tour. It is so much fun to be here tonight, and I love shows like this because hopefully someday you'll be watching the CMA Awards and you'll see a blonde with big hair and a brunette with big hair, and you'll be like, let me tell you guys when I saw them at McGonigel's in Houston. Maybe take a picture or something, you know. And this next song I wrote in Nashville a couple years ago. I got the opportunity to write with this really big hit songwriter. He wrote The Kind of Love We Make for Luke Combs, Mr. Saturday Night for John Party, and y'all, I was freaking nervous. And I really wanted to come into that writing session with an idea that he would want to write. And I thought back to my high school boyfriend and the time when he showed up to my house, broke up with me, and then called me wanting me back while he was driving home. And I thought that was a pretty funny idea, so I brought that into this writing session, and we ended up writing this song, and it's one of my favorites. This one's called The Drive Home. 3 missed calls and a couple police pickups. Tears on the floor ain't even dry. There's still ice in your whiskey glass, and I'm still feeling those red tail lights. You swore we were through, but I know you. And I bet you didn't think about the drive home, crossing that county line all alone, turning down the dial on the radio till it's way down low. 'Cause every song was our song, us falling under neon stars. Boy, I bet you thought the hardest part was breaking my heart. But I bet you didn't think about the drive home. Don't know what the hell you were thinking, letting an angel like me go. Once you hit the highway, my neighbor started chasing. You were too slow. I bet you didn't think about the drive home. Crossing that county line all alone, turning down the dial on the radio till it's way down low. Cause every song was our song. And when you passed Buck's Bar, you had to see us falling under neon stars. Boy, I bet you thought the hardest part was breaking my heart. But I bet you didn't think about the drive home. So I'm not gonna pick up, not gonna call you back, cause you went and lost the best thing you ever had. I'm not taking sorry, cause I deserve more than that. It ain't my fault that you did think about the drive home. Crossing that county line all alone, turning down the dial on the radio till it's way down low. Cause every song was our song. And when you passed Buck's Bar, you had to see us falling under neon stars. Boy, I bet you thought the hardest part was breaking my heart. But I bet you didn't think about the drive home. No. About the drive home. Thank you. You know what he did, actually? I've written a couple songs about that guy. We have one later, then I'll remind you guys. I really love like exposing my exes during these shows. And then I realized that this one is live streamed on Facebook, and I'm like, oh no. Oh well, I'm gonna do it anyway, it's fine. What are the odds they'd watch this unless they're stalking me? Anyway. I've been cheated on a couple times too. And this guy that cheated on me, not only did he cheat on me, but then he went around to all my friends, everyone, all the people in common, just like playing the victim, saying that I was the crazy one. It was like he had to cheat on me because I was so crazy. And that's really not how cheating works. If you cheat, you're the one in the wrong. And I broke up with him, so that's the truth of it. But I wrote a song about it, and I had no idea that this song would connect with so many people. So I just want to say that if you have connected with this song and if you were the leaver in a situation like this, I am so proud of you for getting out of a very toxic relationships. And this one's called The Leaver. My mama called me crazy. I pulled in the drive, said, love is hard work, put up a fight. Girl, you don't want to lose him. Better think about what you're doing. Cousin Adam Miller with you out last night said he could see the lonely written in your eyes. You got them all on your side, that's fine. You can play the good guy, and I'll be the quitter, the one who couldn't stay strong. Hold on, go ahead, call me bitter, the crazy one, paranoid all night long. You can keep running like 3 a.m., smell like Chanel again. Boy, since you need her, you can stay the cheater, and I'll be the leaver. I didn't find an earring, a text on your phone, but I got a woman's intuition. When you know, you know. So keep acting like you're clueless, like you don't know why I would do this. And I'll be the quitter, the one who couldn't stay strong. Hold on, go ahead, call me bitch. the one who couldn't stay strong. Hold on, go ahead, call me bitter, the crazy one, paranoid all night long. You can keep running like 3 a.m., smell like Chanel again. Hell, I don't even wear perfume. Boy, since you need her, you can say the cheater, and I'll be the leaver. Thank you. Do you guys care if I try like a brand new song? Okay. Okay, I've never played this live on guitar for myself before, so there's a high likelihood that I will mess this up. But I really want to play this song for y'all, so I'm going to do it anyway. But I wrote this song actually about my grandma on my dad's side, and she had a lot of struggles in life, and she was a really inspiring person that I didn't get to meet. She actually passed away when I was just a little baby, but I wrote this song about her life, and it's going to be coming out very soon. It's called Ring on the Table, and I hope you guys like it. A cookie cutter house with a for sale sign. He takes her hand and leads her down the drive. She steps inside and he says, open your eyes. She starts to cry 'cause there's a ring on the table. Cause the dress was picket fence white, and the grass was other side green. The roses were red, and she said yes to a perfect house for a cradle, and there's a ring on the table. A couple times when he had one too many, he'd come on a little strong and say things he didn't mean, with a little makeup you never see. He was coasting through the pain, she was hoping he would change, with a baby on the way. Maybe he could fight his demons with an angel. Another glass, he left a ring on the table. Cause the dress was picket fence white, and the grass was other side green. The roses were red and her lip bled, while she painted pink for a cradle, and there's a ring on the table. The baby was born on an October night, while he was staying warm under neon lights. Some things change, but most things won't. He thought he could drive home, the phone rings on the table. A call from the county jail, and her face went big and fence white, and the grass was covered in weeds. The roses were dead, goodbye was never said. Empty house, empty cradle, she left a ring on the table. Thank you. Well, y'all, one of my exes is actually from here. He's from Conroe, actually, but close enough. And not that that really matters, it's just kind of funny. And we were down on Broadway in Nashville one night. How many of y'all have been on Broadway in Nashville before? Okay, so quite a few of y'all. And you've probably seen they have a lot of those 2-for-1 boot stores where you can go in, 2 boots for 1 price. They're kind of a scam, but whatever. Sometimes when you're drinking on Broadway, that seems like a really great deal. And this guy that I was dating at the time, we went in and got semi-matching coordinated cowboy boots. It was very cute. And then about a week later, we broke up, kind of randomly. And then I was stuck with this pair of cowboy boots in my closet that just reminded me of my ex. And I thought of this song idea. I took it into this writing session with this guy named Johnny that I had never written with before. And we wrote this song. And about a week later, he texted me. He was like, "Hey, I really like this song. Like, do you care if I send it to my publishers and my record label?" And I was like, "Please do that. That would be very cool." And then started kind of talking with them, meeting with them, writing more songs with Johnny. And I ended up signing my first record deal and publishing deal last year in Nashville. Thank you. So this song will always be really special to me because writing this song kind of changed my life. And it's going to be on my upcoming EP that's going to come out this fall. And this one's called Broken in Boots. So thank you to Conroe Boy for leaving me with a pair of cowboy boots that I donated to Goodwill. So. You'd always tell me that I was brunette Dolly when I'd wear them dancing round the living room. Could be in New York City or back in Mississippi. I looked down and couldn't help thinking you. Now I'm standing here, broken in boots, don't know what to do. 'Cause it's 1 a.m. on Broadway, ain't ever felt so lonely. Guess I'll call a cab, 'cause I can't go back to the days when you still loved me and I wasn't heartbroken in boots. I guess yours were made for walking and mine were made for falling into something I knew I shouldn't fall into. Every memory is killing me. How could you make me broken in boots? Don't know what to do. 'Cause it's 1 a.m. on Broadway, ain't ever felt so lonely. Guess I'll call a cab, 'cause I can't go back to the days when you still loved me and I wasn't heartbroken in boots. We used to be comfortable, a perfect fit through all the shit. Supposed to be here forever, tough as leather, then you quit and left me broken in boots. Don't know what to do. 'Cause it's 1 a.m. on Broadway, ain't never felt so lonely. Guess I'll call a cab, 'cause I can't go back to the days when you still loved me and I wasn't heartbroken in boots. Thank you. Well, this song's about a different ex-boyfriend. This is about the one that was 10 years older than me. Bad idea, you young girls out there. Do not date a guy 10 years older than you. Maybe it'll work out, but in my experience, it's not a good idea. 'Cause he was trying to wife me up when I was like 22. And I was like not at all looking to do that. And we ended up breaking up basically because of that. And I wrote this song kind of as a letter to him saying, you know what? I'm not the girl for you, but there's going to be a really great girl out there for you that's going to want all the same things that you want. But it's not me, you know? And I put that song up on Instagram, and it went viral. But it went viral because it offended a lot of people. The top comment on this song with over 1,000 likes was I Hope She Dies Alone in her parents' basement eating government cheese. I did not know that the government made cheese. I'll trust your word on that. Never tried it. But yeah, this song found a weird side of the internet that I never want to be on again. And I'm going to play this song for y'all. If you are wildly offended, you can leave. You do have the free will to leave. But please don't. And I don't really know why this song is offensive, but yeah. This one's called Keep You From Her. You need someone to come home to. You thought that someone was me. I know you're what you wanted, but I ain't what you need, no. I bet you think that I'm crazy, running from settling down. It ain't that I don't love you, I just ain't there right now. Shouldn't make your heart break when I say that I ain't the one, but I might be the one before the one that you really want, the one that you pictured all along. Oh, I don't want to keep you from the one that you deserve. So even if goodbye's gonna hurt, I don't want to keep you from her. So scandalous, I know. She better have kissed me green eyes, they might remind you of me. I bet there's what you dreamed of. I bet you'll have dinner on the table by the time you get home from work. 'Cause you always wanted something stable, and I just can't be her. I ain't the one, but I might be the one before the one that you really want, the one that you pictured all along. Oh, I don't want to keep you from the one that you deserve. So even if goodbye's gonna hurt, I don't want to keep you from her. Keep you from her. The one you always talked about, the one your mom would love. It's amazing I'm okay with not being enough. 'Cause I ain't the one, but I might be the one before the one that you really want, the one that you pictured all along. Oh, I don't want to keep you from the one that you deserve. So even if goodbye's gonna hurt, I don't want to keep you from her. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, internet, for that scandalous song, I know. So I was born and raised in Nebraska. And one thing about me and my family is I come from a long line of female musicians. My great-grandma was an organist, and my grandma was a jazz singer. My mom was in a pop harmony group, and then I sing country music. So carrying on the legacy, but this is a song that my grandma actually used to sing with her big band, and I decided to learn it and throw it in this set, but this is the first time I'm playing it for myself. So if I mess this up, I'm sorry, Grandma. I tried my best. And you guys might know this song. You've come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I've got to let him go. You say you're gonna take him, oh, but I don't think you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen, you can buy them anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take my Sometimes a man's caught looking at things that he don't need. Well, he took a second look at you, but he's in love with me. And I don't know where that leads you, oh, but I know where I stand. And you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy them anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. No, you ain't woman enough to take my man. Thank you. Yay. Well, this next song I wrote about becoming my own boyfriend. Because I've learned that sometimes you can be a better boyfriend for yourself than an actual boyfriend. And this song's called Man Out of Me. I used to beg you for flowers, call you for hours, thought you were the one that I need. But since you walked away, I buy my own bouquets. Boy, you made a man out of me. Now I drink whiskey neat, I curse when I speak, I'm cold like you used to be. I only love them and leave, 'cause that's what you taught me. Boy, you made a man out of me. I used to pray for the day you'd see things my way and give up that old Barstool seat. I guess people do change, 'cause I'm staying out late. And boy, you made a man out of me. Now I drink whiskey neat, I curse when I speak, I'm cold like you used to be. I only love them to leave, 'cause that's what you taught me. Boy, you made a man out of me. I don't cry after all we've been through. I just wish I could have made a man out of you. 'Cause now I drink whiskey neat, I curse when I speak, I'm cold like you used to be. I only love them and leave, 'cause that's what you taught me. Boy, you made a man out of me. Boy, you made a man out of me. Thank you. This song I wrote about the guy that cheated on me and then said, "It was an accident." You were drunk and it was dark. The band was just too damn loud in that bar. Thought she was me, huh? And all that racket, I understand. Accidents happen. Oh, by the way, when you were all cuddled up, a big old hailstorm came and dented up your pickup truck in the shape of those tailor-made gloves you love so much. It'll probably be a funny day at work, 'cause I threw a couple red socks in with your white linen shirts. I swear up and down I didn't mean to. Yeah, you know how that goes, boy, don't you? Yeah, we all make mistakes, could use a little more grace. Probably I'll be better off to play a little more safe. No matter what, you can't change it. One day you gotta baby your actions. You best remember next time that it was your words, not mine, so you can't blame it on my reaction. When you feel karma coming back at you, 'cause accidents happen. Now that you mentioned it a couple days back, I might have slipped and dropped a toaster in your bubble bath. Hey, I guess you could say it's kinda the same. Yeah, we all make mistakes, could use a little more grace. Probably I'll be better off to play a little more safe. No matter what, you can't change. One day you gotta baby your actions. You best remember next time that it was your words, not mine, so you can't blame it on my reaction. When you feel karma coming back at you, 'cause accidents happen. Yeah, we all make mistakes, could use a little more grace. Probably I'll be better off to play a little more safe. No matter what, you can't change that one day. You gotta baby your actions. You best remember next time that it was your words, not mine, so you can't blame it on my reaction. When you feel karma coming back at you, 'cause accidents happen. Oh, you might feel karma coming right at you, 'cause accidents happen. Thank you. That's a fun one. I like that song. Thank you, guys. You know what? I actually am dating a really good guy right now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he is a brave soul. We've actually been dating for almost 2 years now, which is crazy. But no, he's amazing. I just am really I have a hard time writing love songs, but I did write one that I love, and I just put out. You guys should go listen to it. It's called Porcelain. However, it has a bunch of fancy jazz chords in it on the guitar that I cannot play. Otherwise, I would play that for you guys. But you should go listen to it. Speaking of putting out songs, this one is my next single, and it comes out on April 4th. Yes. Your birthday? Oh my gosh, happy birthday, almost. I put this out just for you. And this was an interesting writing session. So, you go into these writes, and you don't really know what's going to happen, but you kind of have a list of ideas that you might want to, jump off of. And I was in a write with that guy, Johnny, that I wrote with that other Broken Boot song, and he was like, I don't know why, but I feel like we should write a song called Happy Hour today. And I said, well, I have an idea for a song called Happy Hour that has been sitting in my phone for 2 years that I just gave up on because no one wanted to write it with me. And that was actually about that one guy that tried to wife me up. We broke up at a happy hour. And so this was an older idea, pulled from some older feelings. But I really do love this song, and it's basically about the saddest happy hour ever. The bachelorettes are taking shots, the dudes got whiskey on the rocks, and I've tried both to numb this pain. The wannabe cowboys are drinking Coors Banquet, enjoying those $2 off. Oh, what I'd give for one happy hour, one where your kiss tastes sweet. 60 minutes of you looking at me like it's love. I'm sick of acting like I'm this tough. Oh, what I'd give for one happy hour. 'Cause I remember sitting here till the sun disappeared, both a little drunk back when we were us. But now your eyes are getting dark. You tried and tried to light the spark. It seems like you hate every move I make. Oh, what I'd give for one happy hour, one where your kiss tastes sweet and not sour. Just 60 minutes of you looking at me like it's love. I'm sick of acting like I'm this tough. Oh, what I'd give for one happy hour. It's 5 o'clock on the dot. I know you're here, but you're not. Your heart's not. The audacity to make me cry over 2 for 1 red wines, but I'm fine. Oh, what I'd give for one happy hour, one where your kiss tastes sweet and not sour. Just 60 minutes of you looking at me like it's love. I'm sick of acting like I'm this tough. Oh, what I'd give for one happy hour, just 1 hour. Bachelorettes are taking shots. The dude's got whiskey on the rocks, and I've tried both to numb this pain. Thank you. Literally halfway through that song, I was like, I smell brownies. I might have to get that after this, I'm not gonna lie. Literally almost threw me off. I was like, brownies. Anyway. So growing up in Nebraska, I grew up in Omaha, which is technically the city in Nebraska, but it's still a pretty small town, and I spent a lot of time out in the western part of the state as well. Like, I participated in a cattle branding last year. And, just growing up there, you kind of learn what a real cowboy is. And then I moved to Nashville, where there's a bunch of dudes that walk around in the cowboy hats and the boots that are not cowboys at all. And I wrote a song about it. He's another pair of snakeskin boots on Broadway. Just a button-down plaid tucked in, putting on that fake swing. His daddy's got a ranch in Dallas, but I don't see a single callus on those hands. Might be a good-looking man, but he's no cowboy. No John Wayne taking me home on the range, yeah, that boy. He's a little more forward than a real Mustang. He can rev his engine, drop a pickup line, but he's blowing smoke and wasting my time with that noise. Thinks he's all that, but he's all hat. No cowboy. 'Cause no cowboy would mix Diet Coke with whiskey. No, or walk up and talk to a lady like me. He better watch where those boots are stepping, or I'm gonna teach him a lesson. He ain't no cowboy, no John Wayne taking me home on the range. Yeah, that boy, he's a little more forward than a real Mustang. He can rev his engine, drop a pickup line, but he's blowing smoke and wasting my time with that noise. Thinks he's all that, but he's all that, no cowboy. He's no cowboy, no John Wayne taking me home on the range. Yeah, that boy, he's no cowboy, no country western gentleman, no real McCoy. He ain't riding off into this sunset. He can rev his engine, drop a pickup line, but he's blowing smoke and wasting my time with that noise. He thinks he's all that, but he ain't all that. He's all that, no cowboy. Thank you. I mean, we are in Texas, so I would have been like, he might be real. You never know. So I'm going to try another brand new song on you guys, if that's okay. I've never played this live before, so I'm a little nervous. But I wrote this one only a couple weeks ago. And I had this conversation with a friend of mine. He's also a country artist. And we were talking about moms for some reason. Love my mom. But he was like, yeah, my mom's name is Jolene. And I was like, no way. And then he's like, yeah, she was born before Dolly even put out that song. My grandparents' names were Joe and Colleen, and they put them together and made this name Jolene and named her that. And then the Dolly song came out a couple years after she was born. I was like, man, that is a crazy story. And then I was thinking to myself, and I told him, I'm like, you should write a song about being the son of Jolene. And then he was like, no, I'm not writing that. And then I was like, exactly. I was like, well, I might write a song called that. And I wrote this song, and I put it up online just a couple days ago, and it already has like almost 500,000 views. There you go. Thank you. So I'm really excited about this song. I know this is on live, but I just got a text from my label that we're going to try to record it and put it out very soon. So I thought I would try this song on y'all and play it, and I just learned the second verse in the van driving here. So we'll see how that goes. But this one's called Son of Jolene. Born into Kentucky smoke, his mama was his one hero. When he told me her name, I wasn't thinking straight, 'cause he had emerald eyes and auburn hair. I should've known right then and there this would only go one way. I was headed for heartbreak. Ooh, he's just like his mother. Is it any wonder that I got him? No, jeez. We're just gonna forget that ever happened. That I got him in the dead of night with lipstick on his suit and tie, and he still denies everything he did to me. Just another fool who fell for him and the vision of what could have been. But who was I expecting him to be? The son of Jolene, 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 Jolene. Don't think I'll ever love again, 'cause he still got me in his hands while he's holding someone else. Now I know how Dolly felt. Guess he was never mine to keep, so why do I keep losing sleep when he's the one to blame? And he's never gonna change. It's written in his DNA, and I got him in the dead of night with lipstick on his suit Just another fool who fell for him and the vision of what could have been. But who was I expecting him to be? The son of Jolene, 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 Jolene. Ooh, he's just like his mother, so there'll always be another. And I caught him in the dead of night with lipstick on his suit and tie, and he still denies everything he did to me. Just another fool who fell for him and the vision of what could have been. But who was I expecting him to be? The son of Jolene, 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 Jolene. The son of Jolene. Thank you. Well, that wasn't too bad. Except for that one clunker. Well, this is one of my favorite songs that's ever been written. And if you disagree with me on that, I don't want to hear about it. Two days past 18, he was waiting for a bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth. The cafe there gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. He said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I've got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. It might be love and all the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I think of that day sitting down by the pier, and I close my eyes and see a pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang, and a man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a listen local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one name read, but nobody really cared. But a pretty little girl with a bow in her head. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming, I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love Thank you. So remember that high school boyfriend that I was talking about? The very beginning of this show, that drove a truck. Well, I was in high school, so I was a little bit like, my first boyfriend. I didn't really know what to do, and one day I got in his truck, and there was a lip gloss on the floor of his truck. And at the time, I just didn't say anything about it. And I still have no idea how that got there, whose it was. Could have been his mom's. It could be totally innocent. But I had this title called What in the Truck? And for some reason, that title and this memory merged themselves together. And I wrote this song. It's kind of like if I would have gotten in my boyfriend's truck. He drives a car. Anyway, get in my boyfriend's car right now and I saw lip gloss. This is everything I would say. And this one's called What in the Truck? I'd never wear that shade of lip gloss rolling on your floorboard. Why the hell is your radio tuned to 97.4? It's always been on the country station, and you quit sharing your location. I'ma need me an explanation. Tell me what in the truck has she touched? Was she sitting in my seat, laying back, fogging glass with her hand there on your knee? I need to know, boy, and I'll only ask it once. Tell me what have you done? Something's up, yeah. What in the truck? Don't you start saying that I'm jumping to conclusions. You just drove a drunk girl home. I ain't that stupid. Spare me the good guy story. Why she marking my territory? What in the truck has she touched? Was she sitting in my seat, laying back, fogging glass with her hand there on your knee? I need to know, boy, and I'll only ask it once. Tell me what have you done? Something's up, yeah. What in the truck? What in the truck? What in the truck is going on in this F-150? Quit effing with me, tell me what in the truck has she touched? Was she sitting in my seat, laying back, fogging glass with her hand there on your knee? I need to know, boy, and I'll only ask it once. Tell me what have you done? Something's up, yeah. What in the truck? What in the truck? Tell me what in the truck has she touched? Quit effing with me, boy. What in the truck? Thank you. I've got a couple more songs, y'all, tonight. And this one, I wrote this song at a time in my life when I wasn't sure if anyone would ever really choose me for me and just love me for who I am. And I had no idea how universal that feeling was when I wrote this song, and I put it up online not really knowing that so many people would relate to this song and make it part of their story. And this one is called Choose Me Then. What you smiling at on your phone? Jealousy hits heavy like a stone. It's probably just some kind of joke. Either way, there's a lump in my throat. And the saddest part is I'm so used to being put last on your list. How long can I sit here and wish that I was your favorite? If I was the last girl on earth, if everything everything you ever knew crashed and burned. If you knew how much this hurt, would you choose me then? If I'm not just someone you want around, if I'm the one you can't live without, if I'm really your best friend, well, choose me then. Getting tired of making myself small, walking through these halls like a 70s ball, haunted by the girl I used to be, back when every eye was weak. Didn't you wrap me up in your sweater? I said you're gonna leave and you promised me never. So close but you're so far away. Tell me what changed. If I was the last girl on earth, everything you ever knew crashed and burned. If you knew how much this hurt, would you choose me then? If I'm not just someone you want around, if I'm the one you can't live without, if I'm really your best friend, would you choose me then? Choose me then. I don't want to steal your freedom, I don't want to be someone you lose. I just want you to love me as much as I love you. If I was the last girl on earth, if everything you ever knew crashed and burned, if you knew how much this hurt, would you choose me then? If I'm not just someone you want around, if I'm the one you can't live without, if I'm really your best friend, well, choose me then. Thank you. Well, y'all, this is my last song of the night. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Seriously, it means the world to me and Charlie that y'all would come out and buy a ticket, spend your Tuesday night with us. Seriously. Please come back and see us next time we're in the Houston area, which might be soon. Wink, wink. And just thank y'all so much for being here. And after the show, I will be back at the merch table, so please come say hi. And yeah, this song is called He Gave Me a Ring. For 6 long years I stuck around trying to make this work. Then one late night out with the guys, I got in with her. So I took his Packers jersey, I threw it in the yard. I scratched up all his vinyl, cut up his credit cards. He got home to quite the scene, but he wasn't angry. I wished I could have seen my face when he got down on one knee. 'Cause he tried to give me a ring, said I was everything. Apologized 1,000 times and said that I'm his queen. But mama always told me there ain't no one-time cheaters. He gave me a ring, I gave him the finger. Yeah, I'm daddy's little angel, but he pushed me to the edge. I cursed him like the devil, and I have no regrets. 'Cause I know if he's gonna lie to me, then he don't deserve me. I wished I could have seen my face when he got down on one knee. 'Cause he tried to give me a ring, said I was everything. Apologized 1,000 times and said that I'm his queen. But mama always told me there ain't no one-time cheaters. He gave me a ring, I gave him the finger. I gave him the finger. 'Cause he tried to give give me a ring, said I was everything. Apologized 1,000 times and said that I'm his queen. But mama always told me there ain't no one-time cheaters. He gave me a ring. I gave him the finger. Thank you. All right, y'all, don't leave yet because they asked me to play an encore just for you guys not on the live stream. So I'm going to play y'all the one love song of the whole set. So if anyone here is with someone that you love tonight, this is